Looking in the mirror lately, in this day and age, is harder than a math test you were never prepared for. The insecurities that catch you by surprise in all the situations you thought you would be ready for. To look in the mirror, examine and drink up all your physical features, from your hair, to your brows, to your eyes, your nose, your lips, your high volume cheeks, your not so clear skin, to your breasts, which are not quite the same size depending on which side you're critiquing from. Your waist, your belly, your could be to find hourglass structure if only you went to the gym. Your darkened knees that according to someone out there shows you had fun growing up. Right down to your shoe size. When you're ashamed of mentioning outside your home or the shop to your toes that you try so hard to get perfect, only to please a boy who has a funny fetish and isn't even worth it. To look in the mirror lately is to stand toe to toe with the phobia you're not prepared to conquer yet. And showing a frozen timepiece to the world that have 198 to choose from, and it's still not being your best is just as hard. To come face to face with how that or this could have looked better, or how if only the sun had shone on this side, or how the cloud missed perfection by just a nanosecond, to know the difference between conceited vanity and made belief. All my life I've been told to take pride in how I look, to take care of myself and to always look my best. And when I would ask why, the first answer was never because it feels good to look good or that's just what wholesome humans do, even though that's a poem for another day. It's that people will talk, they will stare, they will snicker, and that they will not approve. And how then am I supposed to be content going against the ratio of infinity to one about what looks good or how I'm supposed to look? And how many times I should check the mirror before going out? Or how many times I should scroll on Instagram to find an approved standard for me to kill myself on the inside to reach? If I should just rebel and throw the whole mirror and all the notions away, or if it's even worth it. Is it vanity if it isn't my God-free willing decision? I mean the part where I critique instead of admire, find wrong and not enough instead of accepting, shrink when looking at or in the presence of, even if they probably do the same too. And suddenly the tables turn. It's not the they, but rather me, having taken advantage of when I was a kid with no care for how I looked, or maybe how I took the decision to want to look like them, or maybe how it was me who wasn't strong enough to handle what they call tough love or constructive criticism. Looking in the mirror lately, in this day and age, is what I call a toxic practice. Only because when you open your eyes to look, you don't see the healthy right in front of you, but rather everything that isn't.